What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris here from the Magna Carta Sports Network. Introducing to y'all today a brand new segment of our podcast here with the best of the week. Yes, we're going to be highlighting some of the best plays and moments that we saw from this past week in the wonderful world of sports. So stay tuned with us. Let us know in the comments what you think of these moments and leave your own best of the week in the comments as well. With that being said, man, we'll get things kicked off with the best post-game interview that I saw this week. And that award has to go to Dillon Brooks of the Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, clap it up for him. The Memphis Grizzlies tied the series at one apiece with the win without Ja Morant, and Dillon Brooks definitely spoke his mind in the post-game interview, taking shots at the crown, taking shots at the king. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Say maybe you shouldn't do that with one of the better players in the game. What were you thinking?
I don't care. He's old. You know what I mean? I was waiting for that. I was expecting him to do that game 4, game 5. He wanted to say something when I got my 4th foul. He should have been saying that earlier on. But, you know, I poke bears. I don't respect no one until they come and give me 40. I pride myself on, what I do is defense and taking on any challenge that's on the board.
I love it. I love it, man. You know, he's becoming a household name. He's on Twitter. He's on First Take. And it's not even for things that he does on a basketball court, man. You got to love when a guy can build his name up without actually, doing that much work. So shout out to Dillon Brooks, man. Best post-game interview this week. Only way to follow up the best post-game interview is to have the response from the king himself, LeBron James. So, after Dillon's post-game, after game 2, everybody wanted a response from LeBron, and he just wasn't about the talking. He said he was going to let his game speak for himself, and he definitely did that with our best dunk of the week. I mean, you could really pick any game from LeBron's career or last whatever, and he's still doing it amazingly at year 20 with all the mileage on his body here. He gets out on the fast break and throws down the crazy reverse windmill. I mean, this is NBA dunk contest type of stuff right here. Again, it's just crazy. He's been doing this since I was in middle school, like literally throwing down these type of dunks, and never did the dunk contest, even though gotta get you for that one, LeBron. But he pretty much gives us a nightly dunk contest in each game. Again here, man, off the defense from the Lakers, he gets the steal, gets out on the break, and do what he does best, man. Shows out, give the crowd what they want to see. Shout out to LeBron here with the best dunk of the week, this reverse two-hand windmill. Take a quick break from NBA playoff action, but we'll get right back to highlight the best young brother getting paid this week. Yes, that goes up to none other than Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. The quarterback secured a $255 million extension with the Eagles this week. $79 million guaranteed. Man, he can definitely get a couple Philly cheesesteaks with that. Definitely coming off his best season. Led the Eagles to their most wins in history. 14 regular season wins, Super Bowl appearance, and was definitely in the MVP discussion before missing a couple games at the end of the season. This for sure secures the future for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. They hope to, make a couple more Super Bowl runs and definitely win one for sure. So shout out to Jalen Hurts and his all-women's management team as well, man. Big ups to them. The highest annual salary in NFL history with that one as well. $50+ million a year. The best young brother getting paid. Get paid, young brother, get paid. Moment of the week. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. All right, next up, we got our best A-Town stomp of the week. This award was easy for us. It has to go to Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors. 4-time NBA champion, but he just always seems to find himself in these situations, man. I don't know what it is. He had his ankle wrapped up in a play by Domantas Sabonis of the Kings, and ended up trying to get out with a nice move, reminiscent of Usher, Lil Jon, and Ludacris back in the 03-04 with the A-Town stomp, man. I hadn't seen this move in so long. Shout out to Draymond for bringing back the old school dance moves, man. But here we see it was called for a flagrant 2 for the stomp. Ended up being suspended for Game 3, which is crazy and kind of almost unheard of. They brought up his history of flagrants and technical fouls as a reason they suspended him. Golden State was able to take Game 3 and now have tied the series 2-2. But Draymond, man, he's gonna somehow find his way into these situations. He's that tough guy for that team, bringing the edge for sure. And you get the best 8-time stomp of the week, man. Shout out to Draymond and the Warriors. And last but not least, man, we got the best I got that dog in me moment of the week. This one, again, the playoffs heating up, man. And what it's all about is just raising your game to the next level. And this player definitely epitomizes that year after year. The best I got that dog in me moment of the week goes to Jimmy Butler, man, of the Miami Heat. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been missing for the Bucks most of the first 3 games, and I think there's no question of who the best player in the series is now with Giannis out. Jimmy Butler has been averaging 30 points a game over the first 3 games of the series and leading the Heat to a 2-1 series lead right now. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to desperately need Giannis to return if they have any hope of coming back in this series with Jimmy, who seems, again, to just elevate his game each and every time the playoffs arrive. I mean, I count the Heat out pretty much every year, and when postseason time comes, I'm just left to quiet it down every time just because Jimmy steps up. Such a great leader. And, again, he's just showing, what it's all about. Again, averaging 30 points over the first 3 games of the series and leading the Heat to a 2-1 series lead as we speak right now. So the best I got that dog in me moment of the week, again, goes to Jimmy Butler. And we'll see how this series plays out. Again, we want to see the best matchup we can. So hopefully Giannis returns and we can see, full strength who's better. But for right now, Jimmy's definitely top dog right now. So let us know what you think about these plays and moments, man. Again, let us know your best moments of the week, and we'll be back with you next time.